You know, when I was a kid back in the day, climbing up the hills of ice and snow with my future Redskin hoodie on, beanie cap, this was a huge game. Cowboys Redskins back in the 1980s when I used to go to RFK Stadium was the biggest game of the season. It's definitely lost some of its luster here in recent years, and now the Commanders are actually the better team in this series, but they're a big favorite here, laying double digits. I've actually got an under-the-radar way to play this game and make some money, a free player prop for with the analysis coming up for you right now. Hey, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down Cowboys Commanders. Still sounds strange to me, but whatever you call it, it is still a big rival in the NFC East, and the Cowboys are obviously not holding up their end this year. Terrible team. Cooper Rush now at quarterback. Dak Prescott out for the past several weeks. We gave you a free play winner Monday here on the Monday Night Football breakdown of the over between the Texans and Cowboys. Never in doubt. Basically, it was Houston getting it over. Dallas only scored 10 points. Total here is around 45, 46. Hasn't moved much since this summer, but I'll tell you what has moved is the advanced line versus now. Cowboys were a 3.5-point advanced favorite this summer. Now they're a 10.5 to an 11-point dog. Are some 10s out there. This line anywhere from 10 to 11 this week. 10 and 11 are both semi-key numbers, especially 10. So it's an ugly point spread. And what's interesting is obviously the public is leaning Washington, but when it gets to double digits, it's not as public as you would think. So I'm going to stay away from both the side and total. I'm going to look at a free player prop for this game. And let's go back to Cooper Rush. I like his passing yardage over 222.5. You could play attempts or completions over, but I think the passing yardage over is the best prop. And it's not really playing on Cooper Rush. It's just playing on the Cowboys to have to throw the ball a lot and have some success doing so for a few reasons. First of all, I still think the Commanders' pass defense is suspect. If you look at the yardage allowed this year, it's not that bad. In fact, Washington gives up only 185 passing yards a game, but it is misleading because they give up 6.8 yards per pass against teams that average just 6.4. It has come back down in recent weeks. It was well up in the 7s earlier this season, but this is still a very mediocre pass defense. And yes, their run defense has been horrendous, 150 yards allowed, almost 5 yards per carry. So that's why teams haven't passed as much on them. But Dallas has no rushing attack whatsoever. They don't even pretend to have a rushing attack. Averaging just over 81 yards a game, just 3.8 yards per carry this season. If you look at the recent games, just 64 against Houston on Monday night. They did put up a lot of rushing yards against Atlanta, did okay against Philly. And maybe they do try to run the ball more here with a backup quarterback on the road. So that's why I'm staying away from the completions or the pass attempts. But I still like the passing yards over because if Dallas is behind in this game, as they should be, as a 10-point dog, they're going to have to throw the ball more. They'll be facing a prevent defense in the second half, which allows the yardage to get up there pretty quickly. And just look at Dallas's passing numbers in recent weeks. Last week, 324 net passing yards. And of course, that is net passing yards. Cooper Rush himself had 354. The NFL takes the sacks off of it, of course, unlike college football. So Cooper Rush threw for 354 yards on Monday night against Houston when trailing. I think we could have a very similar situation here against the Washington Commanders. I like Cooper Rush over 222.5 passing yards in this game Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern on Fox. And by the way, Dallas on the season is averaging 240 passing yards a game, and that's at just 5.9 yards per pass. And they're still getting up to 240 yards per game, and that's because, once again, they're losing most of their games. They have to play from behind. The Commanders have not allowed many yards, as I mentioned, because teams run the ball against them. In fact, Washington gave up 228 against Philly and still gave up 206 passing yards. They've given up 140 rushing yards or more in 5 of their last 6 games, but I just don't see Dallas having as much success on the ground. So I think the passing yardage over 222.5 for Dallas. Cooper Rush is the best way to attack this ugly game on Sunday afternoon. Hey, comment below. I know a lot of Redskin/Commander fans watch these videos every week. That's why I try to do the Washington game each and every week for you. Hey, let me know if you're going to FedEx Field or whatever they're calling it nowadays. I will not be there. I was an RFK guy, and I'm waiting for that nickname to come back, and maybe I get on board. This is a good Commanders team. By the way, Jaden Daniels looks like he is wearing down. You know, it's a question. Is he wearing down as a rookie late in the season, or is it because of that injury against the Panthers? And the reason I point that out is on the season, his QB rating's around 100, but he has been below that in 4 of his last 5 games, and it goes back to that Carolina game when he was injured. He's been below his season average now in 4 of the last 5 games, so is he still banged up? Rookie quarterbacks are used to 12, 13 games. They're not used to an 18-week, 19-week NFL season. Let me know your thoughts on Jaden Daniels. Comment below. I read the comments, and I reply back. Side total player props. What are you looking at? Include some analysis as well. Let's learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. Hey, if you're liking these free play videos, I will keep them coming. Try to do all the weeknight games for you in college football each night. Also, all the primetime NFL games. Gave you another Thursday night winner for free. We're now 9-1, 90% this season on the free Thursday night games. I decided back in week 3 I was going to do every Thursday night game, Sunday, Monday night games for you. Gone 9-1, 90% on the Thursday night games this season. And we have 3 Thursday games next week with Thanksgiving. So I'm so conflicted. Do I dare put that 9-1 record on the line and force something in all 3 games for you? I probably will. I'm a man of the people. I love giving you free content. Hey, also check out the Sunday night game, Eagles-Rams right here on the channel. Also Ravens-Chargers. I've got free play videos for both Sunday and Monday night football as well. And then, of course, all those Thanksgiving games next week. Hey, click subscribe, click the bell for an instant alert so you never miss out on these free play videos. Also check out my NFL Fade the Public video for this Sunday. Thumbs up like. If you're liking the free play videos, comment below, let me know, and thumbs up like these videos. And I will keep them coming, and I'll even do more. More thumbs up, more comments, the more videos I do. I feed off of it here on Wager Talk TV. Hey, if you want my official best bets for this weekend, check out Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Daily college and pro basketball best bets, and then huge cards for Saturday and Sunday college and pro football every weekend. I'm very selective, though. On average throughout the year, probably average about 1 to 3 plays per day on average. So right now with promo code SM365, you can get it down $811 instant discount on a 1-year all-access pass. And that gets it out to about just over $1 per play for every football, basketball, baseball, college, and pro best bet for the next 365 days and nights. I looked it up. Over the last calendar year, the last 365 days, I'm up 170 units. That's a 170% increase. If you started with a $10,000 bankroll, you've added $17,000 in profit. You're now up to $27,000. You do the math, figure out what your bankroll is. But once again, multiply it by 1.7. A 170% increase in just the last 365 days, all sports. So why not get on board now? We got Thanksgiving next week. It's such a great week of football. College and pro hoops are here on a daily basis. And once again, SM365 gets you an instant $811 discount. We did that discount, that special price, because it gets it down to exactly $99 a month, about $3 a day, just over $1 a play for every best bet for the next 365 days and nights. Hey, look, if you didn't have a 170% increase in your bankroll over the past year, maybe jump on board and join the team. We don't win every play. We don't win every day. In fact, every best bet I release is recapped every single day on my page at wagertalk.com. I don't hide the wins or losses because I win a lot more than I miss. But that's why you have a bankroll. That's why we're playing 4% per best bet. And that's why we're up 170% over the past 365 days. Follow along. If you're new to sports betting, if you're new to wagertalk.com, I highly encourage you to check out my page on a daily basis. You can see the best bets recapped every day, win or lose. You can also click on them to read the analysis afterwards to get a feel for how I handicap, learn and earn along the way. And also, don't forget free plays every day. I just looked it up. 286 free plays have been posted already this year in 2024 on my page. And those are games that are just a bit outside for making the cut. And keep in mind, if I'm using 1 to 3 best bets a night, I'm very selective, which means those free plays are pretty strong as well. Check out a bonus free play every day on my page right now, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Oh, by the way, if you want football only, nothing wrong with that. Get the rest of the football season this weekend. Special offer, $3.99, no promo code needed. That's college and pro combined for the next 3 months. Through the championship game, the playoffs in college football, through the Super Bowl in February, the next 3 months. College and pro combined, just $3.99. That's also available right now on my page, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV. There are plenty more free play videos coming up next.